$30 a night is rather reasonable for this room.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Is this the entire place to myself?
Yeah, so you don't have to worry. This door remains open at all times, but nobody will come into this courtyard at all. So you can bring the biddies and do whatever you want. You can bump and grind these walls.
Got off the bus. The other bus is late, so I think this small group of us is going to try and get in if we can, and that would be great. Get less people in the shots.
Was inestimably influential on the course of European art and architecture. You had the publication of the finds from Pompeii, followed by artists and architects all over.
Right there's Vesuvius. Imagine watching that explode one evening, and within hours being covered in soot and ash and everything else. Here in the forum,
The title of that
Pompeii.
should be Every Woman You've Ever Seen in Pompeii.
We're gonna try and head to a site where we can fly the drone, because I don't think we're allowed to fly the drone here. But I learned of a spot that we might not get yelled at if we fly that. Plus we can get some really good aerial footage of the city below. So we're gonna walk and make our way through that way. Hopefully not get in trouble this time. Ate lunch, and I have to talk about this because this really bothers me. We ate lunch in the equivalent of like a rest stop, like a on the highway rest stop. Get you cheap food, whatever, and it's not great. But I would think that for being such an important place to the global community and Italy in general, that they would have had somebody design a better place to eat in Pompeii. It just feels like here's this very important place, and let's just take a rest stop in it and get you cheap food. Really bothers me. Thomas being the photographer for everybody else.
See, I like to never give you
I have to address this because a few people have been talking about my shaky camera footage. Just have a look at the pavement here, and you'll understand why, even with image stabilization, it's still very bumpy.
That's what the crowd said.
It's literally the most uneven pavement in the world. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to stabilize this video any more than it already is. It's not like I'm skateboarding down asphalt on a boosted board.
See, I like to never give you a real
I feel like walking through these homes in Pompeii here is very much like walking through what Woodbridge is going to be like in 2,000 years when it's buried underfoot by some catastrophic disaster. We'll be uncovering.
Where they stored the Ferrari.
And this is where the food from Costco was stored.
See, I like to never give you a real start.
Hey there, are you Claudius Maximus?
I am.
Wow, pleasure to meet you. Well, welcome to your new establishment. I hope you like it. We've got a beautiful staircase here, thousands of years old, original, antiquated columns,
Wow.
and you have your own personal number here, so people can send you packages on Amazon.
Beautiful.
All right. Now, if we walk over here, this is what we call the garden space.
Ah, the garden space. I was reading about that.
You'll see we have a lot of really old pottery here. It comes with the house. Okay, it's not kitschy at all.
Okay, okay.
In some of these spaces, perhaps your guests can sleep in.
Right.
We've got layers upon layers of wall covering here.
Okay.
As you can see, that is just to provide character in some of these spaces. Okay.
Wow, got it.
Think of it as like your typical sort of New York loft-like apartment,
Got it.
except this has a more ancient spin on that.
I like it.
Here we even have some mosaics as well.
Oh, I see.
Because we got in this artist months before, and we said, hey, just go crazy with it, but they were Italian, so they got lazy and stopped halfway. All right, let's keep on going. I hope that doesn't detract you.
No, not at all. Not at all.
All right, so we're getting closer to the master bedroom. This would otherwise be the pool.
Right.
Now, I know it doesn't have water in it right now, but that can easily get fixed up, you know, with modern piping.
Yeah, I seem to remember there being a pool when I was reading the reviews about this place.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know what? I got my child to Photoshop those images, and he put koi fish in the Photoshop, and I should tell him to stop doing that. It happened before, so I'm not lying about this. This is actually a thing. However, right now, as you can see, this hasn't been maintained very well. The owners seem to have not cared as much about this space.
Right.
But nevertheless,
right,
you can
right.
re-tile all over this. You know, this floor could be really nice. You know, perhaps get inspired by the earlier mosaic. You know.
Got it.
Lots of opportunity here.
Okay, so a bit of a fixer-upper.
A little bit. But you know, it's not truly scary. It's not like one of these spaces can't be changed into something else. You know what I mean? Like, think about all the homes in Compton, completely decked out now. It's no longer a bad area, and this definitely has that potential, high speculative value.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you're right in the center of Pompeii here. I mean, you got a nice street just behind there. I mean, people come up and down that street with carts selling goods day and night, literally.
Right.
And so I don't know if you've noticed, but there's no kitchen here. But because of such reasons, this isn't a problem. You're always available to get goods and services any hour of the day. It's like living in Manhattan, but not really, because you have much more space here.
Got it.
All right, now let me show you the room that perhaps you would be sleeping in. So this is sort of that sort of space. As you can see, original walls, lots of character here, especially the urban kind. Many people have come through these spaces in the past, so you got layers and layers of history, dating all the way back to antiquity, but most recently to this Russian woman named Asya in 2016.
Got it.
Now, So this is the type of space where you can just set up a bed. I know it doesn't come with Wi-Fi, there's no TV. If you do want to install wiring, it would have to be over this, because this would be a pain in the ass to drill through.
Got it, got it.
I mean, you can bump and grind here, no problem, because these walls are sturdy.
What about the lack of a roof? I think that's a bit of a problem here.
Yeah, that could be a roof, but I mean, you got a couple options here. You could either go the quick, cheap-ass way, which is just set up some sort of polycarbonate or plastic cover-up. Or, I mean, if you're gonna really redecorate this space, retile this, you know, take that into here, you might as well do a proper job and build a nice wooden roof as they would have had back in the day.
Got it.
However, you know, over the centuries, over millennia, the wood tends to rot.
Right.
So I mean, you can't expect a place like this to still have the original wooden roof.
Understandable.
So I mean, it's a little bit of a fixer-upper, but I mean, this place is honest. That's the good thing. It's definitely honest. It's not lying about anything.
I appreciate that.
All right, and a man of your stature, Claudius Maximus, this is what you need, okay? You want to take people in here and be like, yeah, I am part of this lineage of thousands of years of history, and you are welcome in my home. And as you can see, I'm a tasteful individual. So enjoy this pawn, enjoy this room, bring all the biddies you like, and welcome to your new home in Pompeii.
I really appreciate it. Thank you for the tour.
No problem.
Brush. We found a pomegranate tree. Got a couple pomegranates
For dessert later today after dinner.
Yeah. No one else today got pomegranates in Pompeii. So Thomas and I hacked our way into the back path beyond that pomegranate tree. And look at this. Look at this beautiful forest. Everyone else is walking around because they've seen everything already, just waiting for the day to be over, and we're cutting through this park here.
Hopefully we'll be rewarded with a unique vantage point to look back at this thing.
And hopefully I can get the drone up here, because I've been dying to get the drone up all day. A little further along this beaten path, it's all farmland back here. It's beautiful views of the mountain. It's a really weird space because there's like bottles and pop cans and like shoes, just all deteriorated here. It's like this was farmland and they just sort of deserted it. But there's also another weird feeling because there's cameras all over this place, so it's like they've left it, but they also want to keep an eye on what they've left. I don't get it. I'm gonna try and get the drone up there and see what I can get out this way. See if I can get a really good shot. It's really windy, so I hope it doesn't blow away. Found our way inside, down that slope there. It's the house that's on the list, but I don't think that there's no access from the other side directly. So two of us are just walking around here hoping that nobody sees us. I was gonna fly the drone down here, but I think Thomas says it's a bad idea. Look at the frescoes here. Look at how complete they are. So quiet. Yeah, I know. Well, we made it all the way out this way. Climbed down where he's standing. Can't see, wherever Thomas is standing. I went and explored some houses that would have otherwise been impossible to get to.
I think we're actually standing on the ancient city as well, because this is on the map.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, I like to never give you a See, I like.
Headed to the last stop here in Pompeii. And Rick has already started his lecture, so we're a little late, but that's fine.
Life never gave you a first real start.